Hello, welcome back to Hologround. I'm here with Lucas. We're gonna be drawing.
Hello,
What are you gonna be drawing, Lucas?
my commander from Frontline 2. Go play the Gareth Frontline 2.
Prinny is here. Why are you
Hello,
not
Prinny.
playing Wilds, Prinny? Huh? What are you
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
here,
we're good.
Prinny? What is
gonna say,
this?
he's not
You
gonna
have a
play.
life all of a sudden? Those monsters are not gonna hurt themselves. Oh, he has two screens. Fuck.
Damn it! Did you join the squad already? Go join the squad. I would believe Henrik is awake to accept the invitation.
Henrik? He might be asleep
Yeah.
because it's first day. And
Because he has the
it's close
little
to
home icon.
it's close to 2 o'clock for him, so he might be going to bed soon, if not
Right.
already.
Be sure to send him a message to accept you now, and so he can stay and play Monster Hunter Wilds until he has to go to work. That's definitely not what I did. Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, you just have to sit in front of a computer and be the tech support sometimes, maybe.
Oh, you see that if it's too easy, do what I have to do.
Yeah, it's simple. So you're just the computer guy, right?
You have never been an IT guy at a school. and it shows.
Anybody can be an IT guy, right, Lucas?
No, it takes a special kind of patience to be an IT guy, Alec.
Does it though? Does it?
Yes. I'm telling you now, it does.
Does it though? Hey, Space Marine is on sale.
Oh yeah, I find it hilarious because I was walking from work back home, and I see that I get a notification for Space Marine on sale, and I go to Steam on my application, and the first thing that I see is like visual novel big sale, something like that. And I was just thinking, yes, Space Marine 2, the best visual novel out there.
I mean, it could be a visual novel of the amount of texts there are.
Hey.
All the stuff is written and it just needs like illustration, a couple of illustrations, and that's it. You've got a visual novel. You
Yeah,
basically have all the work done. You can,
There's
you
plenty
can,
of
you
feeling
can,
that-
yeah, you can, no, I mean, you literally can adapt any book into a visual novel.
Well, yeah, obviously. But
Simples.
what I mean is, this particular game is not a visual novel.
But Lucas, what if it was? What if there's also a book set in the Space Marine 2 universe?
There are a million books of Space Marine.
No, I mean specifically this one. There are actually books set about him specifically. Forget his name.
Okay.
The
Yes, pretty. I have
Ultramarine.
tried turning it off and on again. I'm the AT guy. That's the first thing I do.
Do you though?
Yes.
Do you really?
I do that when I don't know what the issue is. For the most part, I already know what the issue is.
Ah, so that's
It's
why
like-
you're a Pippa fan. You go straight for the plug.
Oh God. Oh God. No. 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 Repent.
Cord. Rip cord.
Oh, God.
Computer no start. Rip cord again.
Oh, Christ. Cord. No, for the most part, it's usually like, Lucas, I have no internet, and then I go and look at the computer and it's disconnected from the internet.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you just click connect and it's connected. Boom. It's like, Lucas, the projector is not working. I look at the wall. The power switch for the fucking thing is off. I'm like, you have to turn this up. Do the thing. Look at the screen. You know those portable screens that you pull down on to project. They're like, oh, it's stuck. I literally go, and it fixes. Like literally, no issues whatsoever. So again, for the most part, I know what the issue is.
You should do that. That motion that black guy does. I forget his name. You know the one. The one that shows how simple the thing is, and he just does the head motion thing. You should do. You should start doing that. What was his name? I forget.
Just send it to you to know the.
Kabi, yeah, no, that guy. And do the head shake as well.
Oh god, you would not believe like how many times the issues are just basically that. It's like, again, once I got cold to kill a spider.
Yeah, sounds about right. Technical support. You are technically emotionally supporting them.
I'm like, I literally like, look, I work on the web, but not this kind of web. Okay, let's see if I can.
You know, one of these days I should go onto 4chan and just click on the Pico flash grenade thing. Before that, I just take off my headphones and just click on it, and let it play 12 times, and then I turn it off and put my headphones back on. And it's the best way to make sure everybody has us muted forever. All right, we can definitely wake up Brini that way.
I don't think there's any waking Brini up.
No, I'm pretty sure if I play the Pico flashbang, it'll fucking wake everyone up. Trust me, Brini, it'll be a surprise. Just don't fall asleep. You'll know when it happens.
You'll know if it happens if you start replying.
Yeah. But for now,
So
just look forward to it. just think of it as an extra difficulty level for your monster hunting. There's flare signals, right? Yeah, just imagine it was a flashbang instead.
We're just trying to improve your skills from Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah. I'll just go to 4chan, specifically find that post. And
No!
let's see. Yeah, there we go.
Pretty, we have the thing ready.
Make sure you have us up all the way.
Ah, Christ. Man, I have heard Irie. I have watched the face stream so many times because I usually have it on the background for stuff, and I have heard Irie every single time when she appears call people FIFA. Mm-hmm. That it's immediately what I default to. Like, she's like, "What are you playing, FIFA?" Man, that stream is great. Pretty careful, he has it ready. Start replying.
Okay, let him be. Okay.
Oh god. Rip, I guess.
No,
Ripperoni, pepperoni.
no. Fine. Sent you an image.
Oh. I mean, gotta correct it when it matters.
Yeah.
Preety says, I feel in danger.
Nah. What could possibly go wrong?
I could possibly go wrong. Nothing's gonna happen, Preety.
Nothing ever happens.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And instead of wasting time on the pre-stream, I should have looked for the references I needed.
Yeah, you should have. But hey, what's the fun in that, right?
Eh.
Wait, I'm gonna open this and make sure we get banned on Twitch.
Oh no, what?
Gotta
What are you
work
opening?
hard.
Working hard or hard at work?
Or maybe even hardly working.
Eh?
Because I'm hard at work.
Jesus Christ. Brina says, I'm still here, fucker. It'll be alright, Pretty. Just make sure to keep replying. the clock is ticking. It's just I feel the temptation. Why did I not? Yeah. Man, I've noticed that I barely draw men. Jeez. What? How did you twist it in your head?
It's a kill, because don't get it twisted.
He's asking why Solid died in the corner.
I've been watching too much Red Letter Media, I guess.
Oh no.
They have this bit because I don't remember like the exact moments, but they have this bit where whenever characters are written in a specific way to overemphasize their masculinity, they do this. They have this tag on for them because they're not gay. So when you said, "Man, I barely draw men because I'm not gay." Man, I wish it was better. I wish I was better drawing men, but I'm still not gay though.
But I'm straight.
Fuck.
GTO was there.
Oh fuck.
I mean, not as bad as the last drawing, huh?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't even remember what I was laughing at that time.
I was rereading some of your messages in Poké Park.
I don't remember. And
I
that's
do
fine.
remember.
And that's fine. It's how my mind copes, I guess. Otherwise it'd be laughing non-stop. And that's traumatic.
I mean, you sure did last time.
Dorshit says, so long as he doesn't poop too hard, he should be fine. Nah,
Exactly.
that's Lucas's thing.
That's me, though.
Yeah, I usually die of cringe. I cringed too hard. Got too close
so
to the
far.
sun. I read a romance manga and cringed so fucking hard I couldn't stand up for 2 weeks.
Jeez.
Oh well, I have to draw some things that are gonna get us banned.
Oh no.
I'll start with the letter N. That's right, Professor N. Cortex from Crash Bandicoot.
Have you seen that meme that says like, could you imagine living in a world where all the words you say would get immediately imprinted in your body? How pretty do you think we would be? And they put an image of Cortex.
Let's see. And I was wondering why nothing was happening. It's because I'm on the fucking folder layer for some reason.
Fuck. Oh god, I just saw what you sent me.
Yeah.
Pretty, the clock is ticking. You haven't replied yet.
Okay. You don't have to.
Ooh.
You don't have to wait for it. That removes the fun.
You have doomed us all.
It's okay.
Oh god. Princess, fuck off.
Yeah. Like you should. Don't tell him what to do, Lucas.
Is that your job?
No. No. I'm not the boss. I'm really, really sorry for your loss.
What?
It's a song. Don't worry about it. It's an older song.
You say that as if I'm 20 or something.
You are 20 something, yes.
No, 20 or something. Shut the fuck up.
You are 20 something. So yes.
You know what I mean.
I have like almost 10 years on you, so yeah, I can say that.
Is it more like what? 6? Yeah, like 6 years. 7 at best?
Maybe. Which year were you at again? 95?
1995.
Yeah, 7 years.
That's nothing.
That's a whole generation, Lucas.
That's nothing. That's cringe.
It is cringe. Watched a video recently about well, it's titled like The Dark Knight from the Joker's perspective is hilarious, and I watched the video and it wasn't that hilarious.
Okay.
I was disappointed. Basically,
That
well, the way the guy did it is he more or less just summarized the movie. And it didn't really like add much to it, I guess. So it's more or less
Right.
what you would expect, I suppose. And I expected more.
Well, you expected
I expected
something from the Joker's perspective.
well, yeah, I expected to be more entertained, I guess. I don't know.
Right. It was what? what the worst thing that something can be, mediocre.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't pay attention to it as much as I should have, because I was doing multiple things as I usually do. But
Right.
yeah, it wasn't anything special, I guess.
Right. Again, I think we talked about it, but something so terrible can end up being funny. You can make something out of it. It gets a reaction out of you, but something that completely bores you.
Well, it wasn't
And
boring. It wasn't boring. I was waiting for the quote-unquote funny things, and they never fucking came, I guess. Like, the Joker's perspective of the Dark Knight from the Joker's perspective is fucking hilarious, and you're just waiting for the like
the hilarious part.
Yeah, because I did watch some other videos from the guy, and yeah, in those occasions he had like let me look it up. Like there was one that I watched from him, and that one was actually decent. It's just this one didn't really do much.
Didn't really hit.
Yeah. Watched another video about how to make dialogue more natural, and the video thumbnail literally says make it unnatural.
What?
Well, that's the thing. Like you kind of have to approach it with a slightly different mindset whenever you're doing that stuff. No, mindset, specifically mindset when you're writing.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people don't consider the mindset of the character when you're doing something.
Right.
And because of that, it
ruins the immersion.
Here it is. It doesn't. It's not that it ruins the immersion. It modifies. He basically shows like a couple of examples of the exact same line done in different instances. And
right.
Oh, this is the video. Yeah, John Wick from Vigo Terrasa's perspective is hilarious. So yeah, that one was pretty funny. Where it shows like Vigo was the Russian mafia boss in the first John Wick movie. And you basically get his perspective that, like, can you imagine this? You are this crime boss. You have established yourself doing this, and you know this guy is like this machine that he's proven himself to be this fucking legend, dude, unstoppable. And then you learn that your son, who is a fucking dumbass, went. Stole the guy's car.
Watch that video?
Yeah, we did sit down and watch that video. Like, it's the same guy, but yeah, the Joker one was a bust. Well, but every single video he does is basically like, oh, this movie from this character's perspective is hilarious, and it's every single video, every single one of them.
Right.
Like the latest one is Sonic Movies 1 to 3 from Eggman's perspective is hilarious. So you just capitalizes on what works.
I mean, fair enough. That's usually how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
If you get an audience for something, might as well, continue.
Yeah. I'm just saying that this one was a bust. In my opinion.
Well, that's a shame.
Time to upset all the foot fags by drawing the foot facing away.
Dorsha says, like how the guy from Ghostbusters that is trying to shut them down is correct.
Yeah, he is 100% correct. If you think about it even for like a second.
I have never watched Ghostbusters.
Basically, in the first one, they just start out this business, and they are causing massive amounts of
trouble?
fucking like collateral damage like every time they go and do something. Like the first job they get in the first movie is like the ghost in the hotel, who is, if you've seen Slimer, that green ghost,
Yeah.
that's the first ghost they bag in their profession.
Uh-huh.
So, and he's the hotel ghost that basically is just constantly eating, like eating everything. But yeah, like they wrecked the shit out of that fucking hotel. There's so much damage just because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And the other problem is that they're actually using like a fucking nuclear reactor thing to constrain all of them in their basement in New York City, Lucas.
Okay.
So when they go to like the whole thing is, if you approach it from like an actual non-movie point of view, yeah, what he's doing is like really understandable. But again, it's a movie, so they present him as
Villain.
yeah.
Or antagonist, I guess.
Yeah, because because they are basically like this is their last ditch effort for a profession, and they more or less like went full into it.
Right. Okay.
It is.
Yeah, I've never watched it.
It is a fun movie. I guess we can put it on our watch list at some point. The second one fucked me up as a kid. Jeez. There's a couple of scenes that really fucking stuck with me. Shaped my brain, I suppose.
Yeah, then I guess we have to watch it now.
Dorshit says we got the rat, but we shut up the place almost. Yeah, basically. So yeah, it's kind of like getting a rat catcher to come over, but they completely like you come in and your kitchen and like all the dishes are like all over the place. Your kitchen is like covered in fucking grease and oil. And like all the stuff from your fridge, the fridge is flipped over. The toilet is shattered in pieces. Like they literally destroy so much of that fucking hotel.
So they just completely fucking trash the place.
Yeah. But yeah, like Dorshit says stumble onto the tech needed and are the only ones who can do it. Yeah, they basically made the tech. Like they have the one guy. Each one of them basically has like a talent in a way. Like the guy who makes the tech is kind of like, I don't know, the best way to describe him is like the typical autist that doesn't know how to handle people, but is brilliant in what he does. Wakeman is like, they're all technically professors. Wakeman he's like the fucking charismatic salesman, if anything. And I forget what the other one was. Like the free, I forget the specialty of the third one. But they all basically start this thing, and later on, like they have this secretary who is accepting all the jobs and calls. And
wait, they get more calls?
Huh?
They get more calls?
Well, they get calls all the fucking time. They get really fucking popular. Because there's like this event that's happening that is intensifying the ghost activity. But yeah, like
Dorshit said, pull out a Gatling gun, America fuck yes, Stalin, and he said the occult book guy.
Oh yeah,
and the
that's
temp everyman guy.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, basically. yeah, the last one they hire, like they get so much work they essentially hire forget what his name was, the black guy. I forget the. I remember Egon and I remember Wakeman. The other ones I don't remember. Oh, Ray and the third one was Ray. Anyway, they get the black guy from like as a new hire, and he kind of learns the ropes. he kind of basically stumbles into situation. Imagine you're looking for a raid, and instead of doing the raid from the beginning, you basically get into the raid right as they go for the final boss. That is essentially what he stumbled into. Like, they hire him and shit goes down.
Jeez. Good luck, shit lips.
Yeah, Dorset says he's the I don't care, pay me guy.
Oh, he's there for the paycheck.
Yeah, they literally hire him.
No, I mean, like, that's his his gimmick. He's literally there for the paycheck.
Yep. They also made a video game which really follows the theme of the first two movies. And you play as the new guy in that one. Not the movie new guy, but like a new guy who is there to test out the new equipment. You're the new hire.
Okay.
But it carries the humor and everything pretty well from the movies.
That's neat. It's usually weird for games to have it.
Yeah, like people unironically consider it the unofficial third movie.
Oh, that good. Okay, in the writing.
It's basically like a third movie.
So it's like South Park, the South Park games, where people think like it's just one big episode.
Yeah.
That's neat.
I didn't finish. Like, I played the video game, but I never finished it. Don't even remember how far I got.
The South Park or Ghostbusters?
I've never played South Park. Ghostbusters.
Okay. Have you watched South Park?
I've watched the early seasons.
Ah, okay. I think you would still enjoy the first game a lot.
I probably would, but I don't want to.
No?
I don't want to play it.
Okay, fair enough.
I've been averse to playing pretty much everything lately.
No, I don't mean right now, but...
No, I
eventually.
mean literally everything. I haven't been playing much games at all. But
maybe that's...
forced myself to play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered the other day, yesterday.
Did you advance much?
Huh?
Did you advance much?
I beat the first two bosses and got the Soul Reaver and stuff. Got the Reaver Blade, not the Soul Reaver, the Reaver Blade. You only get the Soul Reaver in the second game. Or the Wraith Blade, I guess. Well, the Soul Reaver is present in the first Soul Reaver game. But you fight Kain really early on in the game. He's the second boss.
Right.
And when you beat Kain, Kain uses the Soul Reaver on Raziel, and their sword shatters.
Oh.
And that's how you get your Wraith Blade, because you dematerialize, you go into the Spectral Realm, and where the Soul Reaver was, the Wraith Blade is standing there.
So it's like a fragment.
It's the spiritual fragment of the Soul Reaver.
Okay.
Without spoiling anything yet, because the Soul Reaver is basically the blade itself is more or less the driving force behind everything.
Mm-hmm.
It is the paradox, like the whole Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain thing is about time travel.
Right.
Even Blood Omen, if you remember. The whole Blood Omen thing happened because Kain went back to the past, killed William, who was supposed to become the Nemesis, and became the Nemesis himself. And because of Kain, the vampire witch hunt 2.0 started, and all vampires were exterminated, except for Kain.
Lovely.
Well, you remember Wardor's limp head?
Yeah.
Kain. Yeah, apparently, like you were supposed to find the I think you find that statue of Mobius holding Wardor's head.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: Wardor's head is not a statue; it's the actual head.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not decomposing; it's just there.
It's living, but not regenerating.
No, it's not alive; it's just there. So
Oh.
Wardor's spirit is kind of trapped. But yeah, like some of the content from the last game was you were supposed to go into Wardor's mansion, and you would find one of his servants, Uma. Like she's a human, but yeah, she was supposed to be one of the servants.
Right.
And she would tell you to grab Wardor's head so that they could resurrect him.
Mm-hmm.
But they cut that. But yeah, like originally you were supposed to go to that statue, you were supposed to break into the Seraphin stronghold again and grab the head. But they cut that because you had to resurrect another character, and doing constant resurrections was kind of repetitive, so they cut it. Redundant, I guess.
Right. So like it's like what point is it killing characters if you can just resurrect everyone?
No. It's not because of that. They literally did it because it was redundant. Because Wardor does come back to life. It is canon because in Blood Omen 2, Wardor's back. But it's never explained because they cut that fucking content from Defiance.
But wasn't also Blood Omen 2 just Jackal, but made into Soul Reaver?
I mean, yeah, but it still happens. It's still canon. Basically, a certain event in Soul Reaver 2 changes history. And that entire change in history is Blood Omen 2.
So Blood Omen 2 is a paradox?
No. Raziel is the paradox. Blood Omen 2 is history reshuffling itself to accumulate for the paradox. Accommodate. Accommodate, not accumulate. It's there to accommodate for the paradox. And believe it or not, all of that was planned.
Man, hearing the twists in Soul in the Legacy of Kain world makes me think of fucking Metal Gear Solid. Like I get so many weird bits and details that I'm just more confused than I get information.
Well, again, the main thing about Legacy of Kain is time travel and being a pawn. Everybody is using you. everybody. There's always bigger plays happening.
Because in the original we played, you're a pawn to the gods. The pillars.
Well, the pillars are not the gods. They're just they're just the
They guard the pillars.
the guardians. They are the guardians
Yeah,
of the pillars.
But you're a pawn to them, basically.
Well, you are being used as one, yeah. But you're also a guardian of the pillar, unbeknownst to you.
And now you have to die for the greater good.
Yeah. And the whole series exists is because of one choice.
the bad end, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I forget. I chose that ending, right?
We did both.
Yeah, but my personal choice at the start was that one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think most people would choose the sacrifice option, even when they're playing, because it's kind of stupid.
It makes the whole thing pointless, honestly.
Yeah.
I still need to finish those games.
Well, I've been prodding you to play them, but you never want.
Well, I don't think I'll be going to Dark Souls 3 anymore. Like, maybe I'll stream it way down the line again. But that's because I've been playing it. The Seamless. So yeah, I could play Soul River 1.
I still say you should play the original PlayStation 1 first, instead of the
Okay.
the
remix.
And the remasters.
I keep calling them remakes for some fucking reason.
I mean, same thing in essence, I guess, just without the actual remaking.
Mm-hmm.
They are essentially remasters. Nothing's really changed. Some bugs are fixed, textures are upscaled, geometry is up. Some of the geometry is upscaled.
Mm-hmm.
But generally they play exactly the same.
Right.
Almost to the point where it's detrimental, I would say.
Really?
Yeah. They could have made this look so much better, but they decided to stay and use the original animations instead.
Oh, okay. So they decided to stay faithful and...
I called it a meme fucking remaster for a reason. It's like the director basically said, no, we have to stay as faithful as possible, and decided to keep all the jank and horrible fucking animation there as well. Because it looks.
That's gonna be annoying to play. I don't care.
You mean ma'am?
Oh. Sir, it's gonna be annoying to play.
I think I told you, it's that Reino Wodron person.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, it's a case of yeah, we're gonna keep it as
immaculate as possible.
we're gonna keep it as close to the original as possible. And my problem with that is some of the original animation is broken, and you could have fixed it, and you didn't for some reason. For example, let me show you. There's a moment where, in the beginning tutorial, where Raziel is... there's like either a pillar or something over here, and Raziel is walking next to it, and he's weak.
Give it a moment because the stream is slightly delayed.
I can stream it to you, 1 sec.
Okay. Yoink.
Basically, Raziel's supposed to be resting onto that pillar.
Uh-huh. So he's using to support himself.
Yeah. As he's weak.
Yeah.
So, wanna hear what the problem is, Lucas? They didn't fix the animation, or they fixed it and fucked it up because his hand is all right here, and it's about that much of a distance between the pillar and him, and because the how do I explain this in non-3D modeling terms? Basically, in 3D you have
the skeleton.
Yeah, the bones, the structure of the arm is called the IK structure.
Yeah.
And whenever you're moving the hand around, it affects the elbow and whatever else because it's moving with it.
Yeah, so, it's pulling it.
Yeah, so the IKs are still fucking up, and because the hand is like over here, the hand is like pointing like this. So now
oh no!
So his hand is like right next to his head, and it looks so fucking bad. Not only because they didn't fix it for one fucking for one fucking screen, but then there's like a long shot where they show like the souls kind of like spawning in this place, and you see the Raziel holding the pill or whatever over here.
Yeah.
And you can see the fucking hand doing this.
Floating?
It's literally like that. And the thing is, I drew him like this, but he is like kind of like situating himself towards it.
Right.
You know? Like that is so fucking fixable. Why didn't you fucking go in and fix it? Like me
wasn't in the original, bro.
No, me as an animator, that's fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Like I used to work as an animator. This is fucking so easily fixable. You literally take this fucking part, you put a layer on top of your animation track. Like you have an animation track with your key whatever things. If you don't want to like mess with the original, you literally make a new layer on top. You put a key over here, and you move the hand over here into this position when he grabs this pillar. That's it. That's all you have to do for that animation. And then when you're done, you bake it. It becomes like when you bake something, it just basically. Whenever you have a timeline, you basically have a keyframe here, a keyframe here, maybe a couple of keyframes over here.
Yeah.
When you bake something, it reduces everything to basically a keyframe on every single fucking frame. So that all the animation doesn't have any variety and it will always be the same.
Oh, okay.
So what's happening?
Melding it?
Yeah, you're basically you're basically melding it into a non-fixable mess. But you can still fix it by putting another layer on top and animating that fucking layer.
Okay.
That's how you fix
It's like-
shit.
So it's like inking your things and then you messed up, so you're putting another layer of ink on top to fix it.
Yeah. It
And they just did it.
is so fucking easy to fix.
They just didn't.
They didn't.
I'm guessing
I-
they just saw that and they went like Dorshed's last reaction gif on Stream Chat.
Yeah, but, this used to be my job. I had to take motion capture footage. Because, Lucas, when you get motion capture footage, it's this.
Right.
When you get motion capture footage, it's not this. It is this. Every single fucking time. And you have to fix it on top and then bake it down.
Right.
And guess what? Whenever like they have to do reshoots for motion capture footage, all the stuff you did gets thrown out. You have to do the same again.
Do it again. It is that gif, that Aqua gif.
Yeah. I used to work for a really short time at a VFX company for movies and stuff, and they had one guy working as a previous. Did you? Oh, okay. Thank you for following Gorilla 92.
Thank you.
That took me. I thought you clicked the soundboard.
No. No, that's my bad friend.
Okay. But well, basically, there was this one guy who was doing pre-visualization, 3D animatic for a crime movie,
Okay.
and I didn't get startled pretty. It literally like broke my train of thought. That's what happened. I don't think I can get startled anymore. I'm so fucking I
Really don't make us get the Pico flashbang.
no. I legit want to be frightened sometimes, and I fucking can't. Anyway, I think my fear factor has fucking like disappeared or something.
Considering you fucking overclock your nightmares, it makes complete fucking sense.
Like Reese showed Becky and me in this game, which I forget what it's called, but it looks like a old Disney cartoon, like Seven Dwarfs, that kind of style, but it's a horror game.
Okay.
Side-scrolling horror game, and Becky basically said, "No, that's too spooky for me," and I'm just sitting there like, really? Is this the spicy 2.0 thing? Really? And well, whatever. But then I kind of went on to my own kind of thought process, like, man, I remember when I was really frightened of the Fatal Frame games. Now I just kind of find them cringe. I was watching the trailer for Maiden of the Black Water, I think.
The last one.
Probably, and man, I don't know what it is with specifically Japanese trailers, but they put this fucking pop song into it, and it just kills any fucking mood or atmosphere the trailer could have had.
Wait, pop?
That's how I can describe it. Go and watch the trailer right now. Go to the Steam page. No, go to the Steam page of Maiden of the Black Water and watch. There's only one trailer. Just fucking watch it.
Okay, good. I do have this game.
Yeah, that's where I was looking at it from. Just fucking look at it. Like
it's only one, okay.
Yeah, there's only one. You can kind of skip through it. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but listen to this song. It's like a pop song. It's like it's like anime. It's like anime pop song.
Game? Steam? You okay there, buddy?
Maybe.
It's not playing for for some fucking reason. Let me refresh.
Oh,
Oh,
why?
fuck's sake! I closed it and it launched.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'll finish the visualization job thing. So
I feel like this is an attempt at trying to get the song in fucking Silent Hill 2.
yes, but it's so fucking bad.
Okay, the lyrics
not
are
fit.
not necessary whatsoever.
That's what I mean. It feels like an anime song.
Yeah. No, the trailer is not. Anyone who gets scared by watching this trailer just really can't do horror.
I mean, there's some spooky stuff in it, but it just kills the mood.
It gets completely overshadowed by the loud Japanese. Well, no, I don't think it was even Japanese, but the loud fucking lyric song in the middle. You know,
I think it
It's
was
like-
Japanese.
it's like seeing a car accident, and then you have like three people jump in and they start singing, and it's like it completely derails you from what is happening, from the very serious topic, because you're like, what the fuck is going on? You know?
Yep.
I did not know it had that kind of music in there.
Well, I think that's just the trailer music, because I don't see that music actually happening in the game.
If it happens in the game, it's even worse.
Yeah, based on my experiences with Fatal Frame 2 and 3, that type of music does not happen in the game.
Right.
Which is why I was like, wow, this makes me not want to play the fucking game.
But yeah, you were going about the thing.
I was gonna finish my thing with the job thing. It's the guy was basically working on a 3D animatic for a full feature crime crime movie,
Yeah.
and he was flying to London or whatever, like to England, every other week, and spending days there on the filming. And they were filming all this stuff with like motion capture. Then he would come back, he would check on my progress, tell me to fucking scrap everything, and then next one, next batch, next batch, next batch.
They'll next, like, yeah, we need to scrap this and do it again. Kindly microwave yourself, dude.
Well, no, the thing is, Lucas, like the whole thing was, like the whole job was just to get a visual representation of how they wanted to film the movie afterwards. So it didn't matter if we scrapped it. I'm still getting paid. I was a contractor, so I got paid by the hour.
Oh, okay, well that's
So it literally didn't matter if they scrapped it. They give me the new footage. I have to clean it up. That's it.
right, fair enough.
Sometimes they look at like they assemble the whole thing, they render it out, see the progression, see how it plays out, do some of the quick voice work and whatever else they need to, and then they're
Right.
like, yeah, you know what, these shots don't work out. Let's do a quick reshoot. They do it, they assemble it again, and the thing is, like, since they're doing it this way, like literally anybody can do, like, put on the motion capture suit and do these motions.
Yeah.
It could have been even the guy that I was working with. He might have been the guy who was doing all this stuff. He might have just been working with the director, where they decide on how to do things. Then he comes back, and once everything's done, they actually hire the actors.
Right.
And after that,
Cutting corners.
yeah. Because it is cheaper doing that than
Oh yeah.
and having one guy do basically everything instead of doing what,
Getting the actor
50
and pay them to do the
yeah,
fucking thing.
50 other people doing it.
Yeah. Just gonna cheat a little bit.
But yeah, since we went on the fucking Legacy of Kain thing again, remembered the cut content, the bonus,
Oh, that.
the concept art. I didn't show you all of it because there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it fucking breaks my heart knowing that Blood Omen remake game was like completely scrapped because of Square Enix. It's like,
can any of that be saved?
technically,
If someone takes over?
technically, it depends whether they have the files and if Square Enix holds any copyright on it. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Do
So-
they have any kind of a...
I don't know. Like the problem right now is their bosses are the Embracer Group,
Right.
and the Embracer Group is having its own problems because they spent too much money too quickly,
Mm.
and
EP
and
or money management.
and some of that money was not recuperated. Well, again, the thing with Embracer Group is that they're a what were they called?
Hoarder company.
Holder, not hoarder. A holding company. Yeah, they basically hold on to these licenses. They're not really producers, but they might as well.
They buy it and then they see what they can gain from that.
Yeah, the thing with Embracer Group is they're not really as involved from what I see. Like they just let the companies do their thing. But if they're not showing returns, then yeah,
Scrapped.
yeah, they can get scrapped. Yeah, they're a Swedish company and they're public. So because they're public, they have investors.
And investors are everything in companies.
Yep. And specifically public companies.
Yeah.
However, there's some hope. But yeah, they went through like really rapid growth in
Restructuring.
well, up to a couple of years ago, and then shit kind of started going bad.
Okay.
They started losing a lot of money. Went into debt, basically.
Ah, lovely.
Let's see. Yeah, they basically reduced a lot of employees. They reduced a lot of... well, they sold off some companies as well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. If the games... Well, they basically give the companies, the developers, do the games that they want. It's not specifically an ultimatum, but they basically give those companies the rights to do what they need to do, what they want to do.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't give you the returns, then well, you kind of failed, didn't you?
You kinda didn't do what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. Isn't it lovely what games became?
I mean, they've always been this way.
Not to this level. Actually, let me.
How does it feel to have lived long enough to see all of your favorite franchises go down in flames?
Feels great.
Thank you, Rich Evans. Man, that was an avalanche of noise. I think a noise gate is completely fucked.
Really?
I don't know, it's really weird. Like, it sounds like you're in a cave or something.
Ah, that's because I have this fucking thing to volume 100. I have every other sound to 30 and they sound fine. And I never adjusted that one, I guess.
I mean... I guess that's why you sounded louder than usual. Try talking for a bit.
Hello?
No, tell me a story. Don't tell me say hello. That tells me nothing on the volume levels.
No, I mean, like the thing is, I didn't mess
it's fine now.
mess with.
Okay, it's
Really,
fine.
I didn't mess with noise gate anymore. I only adjusted the
No,
sound,
the volume. I'm checking the volume level. It was fine. That's what I meant.
Ah, okay. No, because I mean, I'm not even messing with noise gate anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, again, they weren't as bad as they are now.
Well, again, which era are we talking? If we're talking,
Well, when I think
older games,
I'm talking about NES era.
Okay. Because if there was a lot less establishment towards that, because video games kind of got taken over by Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
If we're being real.
When they tried to make a good profit out of making games from movies.
Well, no, everything is kind of like franchisey. That's kind of the reason why, like the Warner Brothers games or studios are closing down.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they're treating them just like their movies, their franchises, and the games are not made to be played for fun.
Long. Yeah.
They're specifically made to
make money.
Not even make money, but to have like a battle pass or whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically so that they can get more money out of you. Like I watched a video today on Warner Brothers closing, and yeah, apparently Rocksteady really didn't want to work on Suicide Squad, and apparently Suicide Squad was given to them, and it was actually conceptualized and kind of like started by a different team.
Okay.
And they took that over.
And they turned it into what it is.
Yeah. It still sucks what they ended up with. There's not really much excuse there, but their whole reputation's forever tainted. So.
Yep. Also, goodbye Nemesis System forever, because they still hold the patent for that.
Well, not forever, just for 10 more years.
Really, just 10?
Yeah, it's until 2036, I think.
Still, though, the whole 10 years without being able to use one mechanic because they patented it and then the fucking studio closes. Like, how fucking ironic is that?
No, they patented it a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like as soon as it came out.
No, like,
yeah.
I'm not saying it like they happened in a succession, but like they patented the thing, they never use it again. A couple years later, the fucking thing closes and no one can use it anymore.
Yeah, the thing with the Nemesis system is they made it. When did the first one come out? But it's been a while. Let me check.
2000. Because it was PS4, right?
Shadow of Mordor. I think so. Shadow of Mordor came out in 2014, so it's
14.
Yeah, it's been a thing since either 2014 or 15. And that's when you get the Nemesis system. And either that or they introduced it during the second one, because I don't exactly remember. But yeah, the Nemesis system was introduced and they instantly patented it because other people wanted to use it. And apparently they wanted to use the Nemesis system in the Wonder Woman game.
Really?
But it was supposed to. Again, I'm just parroting what I heard in the video, but it was supposed to measure friendship instead.
What?
Yeah. So I'm guessing it was supposed to, like, if you make allies, they come to your help or whatever, specifically because you bond with them.
Because you're.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you bond with them, so it's like the anti-Nemesis system. But it works on the same principle, I guess.
That is fucking stupid.
Yeah, because the I don't know if you've ever played Shadow of Mordor, but
No, I do own it, but I never played it.
okay, I played both. The fucking Nemesis system literally makes you hate some of the fucking orcs because you like this. I think I told you before, but there was this one orc that I killed, and he comes back with a reattached head. Because orcs are not people; they are mud people, grown out of mud. So if they put their head back, they can survive their fucking fatal wounds.
Yeah. They're being resurrected as Cladles.
Yeah, so he comes back with his head reattached. So what do? I fucking burn his ass. Guess what? He comes back. Now he enjoys being burned. And the more and more they come back, because yeah, you killed them. And then while you're doing something completely different, you're on some other mission, Lucas, or you're doing something innocuous. It's like a fucking jump scare how they show up.
Maybe that's
Ranger! Thought you saw the last of me, eh? I'm gonna skewer your bows and toast them over the fireplace.
Oh no.
And then you fight them, and again, the more they show up, the less weaknesses they have.
Yeah.
So they become more
Because
and more.
they're getting used to your things.
Yeah, it's not even like, yeah, like Dosha said, now he's part acid or melting a bit or something. and if he had like some weaknesses that you exploited, he'll learn from that. Either now he enjoys it, or he will fucking like counter it specifically.
You know what that reminds me of? It kind of sounds like the system they have in Alien Isolation.
Oh, yeah.
Where the alien will learn how you fucking tackle encountering it. So if you use the flamethrower too much, it starts like going through the fire. If you use flares to make it scared, it will start ignoring them. If you hide in fucking lockers, it starts checking the lockers.
Yeah.
If you hide too much under beds, it starts checking under beds. So it learns from what you do, and it adapts to that.
And I still can't believe like I had a chance to work on Alien Isolation. I just failed that chance.
Shall you? Let me just collect my thoughts for a sec. I have a name on my head that I can't. I have the name right there, and Carl. Okay.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah.
It's Reese's and my mutual acquaintance.
Yeah. Who used to sit like L.
Yeah, what do you mean used to? I'm sure he still sits like that. You don't just grow out of that.
Hey, I grew out of it.
Sure you did.
I did. Now the positions for my back are even worse. But in any case, maybe you could get a place in Alien Isolation too.
Nah, I'm good. I don't want to be in the industry.
I mean, you technically are. By streaming, you're in the gaming industry, like.
No, I'm not. And I'm tired of pretending that I am.
Uh. Man, I haven't drawn puffy jackets like this in a while, and I really enjoy it. So I'm not sure why I haven't done this before.
I know, right? It's partially why I like the Griffin jacket as well.
Because if you've
Did
seen
you,
my...
did you decide who your adjutant is?
No, not yet. For the moment, it's Diane, but the thing is, I want 94 back.
Go into stream chat, watch what Dorshan posted.
Oh no. Oh no, what?
It's an ad for Shadow War. For the Nemesis system.
What? Oh no!
You know what? I'll play it on stream chat.
Not today, Brian.
Okay.
Not today, Brian.
You know what this reminds me of? Have you seen those comics, or at least have a video on the comics about Thanos visiting a guy on his birthday every single year?
Yeah, I know. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay, it basically reminded me of that, where he just makes it his
I know.
fucking mission to ruin his birthday every single year.
Not today, Thrak.
Not today.
Shadow of War. Nothing will be forgotten.
Not today, Brian.
He posted another one.
Oh no.
Bonus episodes, the full compilation.
Jeez, how long is... Oh, 5 minutes, okay. I'll be right back though.
Okay.
1 second. Hurrah!
Well,
Eat Jerry, what? Another 30-second video?
that's what I. That's what most of what you remember. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, they just show up.
Oh man, I should probably play that game at some point.
Yeah. I need to.
Again?
I need to finish the second one. I really enjoyed the first one. I need to finish the second one at some point, but that means replaying the whole thing from the beginning.
Is Shadow of Mordor the first one?
Yes. Then you have Shadow
Okay.
of War.
Yeah, I don't own the second one.
I do. But I think you can get it on GOG at this point.
Okay.
Dorshit says there's one game that has a bad bug where one cutscene crashes the game.
Okay.
Well, hopefully they
With
fixed
new
it
video
by then.
cards. But apparently it's with new video cards.
That's great. That is always great.
Yeah. You gotta love upgrading just to encounter more issues.
I mean, that's always been the issue with PC gaming. Want old games to work?
Fuck you.
Better buy them on GOG.
Better hope GOG has them.
The whole reason GOG started existing is because the guys running it were like, man, I really wish we could have played this again. And then they
Maybe
did.
we should start fixing games.
Yeah.
Old games.
It's not that they fix it. A lot of times they rewrite the fucking code for them. Like that was the case with System Shock 2.
Wait, they rewrote it entirely?
I don't think they rewrote it entirely, but they had to make a lot of like modifications to make it work on modern
Right.
systems.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, or like Dorshit says, or you specifically make emulators that make them play,
But
which is the case of what Nintendo's doing.
apparently someone discovered that whenever they're presenting old games and shit like that, they're running them on emulators.
Yep.
Which, I mean, fair enough, but it's like... Nintendo's really, really, really trying to set themselves as a fucking... How can I describe this? Because it's not quite a monopoly, but they really don't want you messing with what they have.
Well, they can try. That's not gonna stop people. Even
No,
though
look at Valve.
even though there's like news of something else that they did recently, and which is gonna make pirating stuff really really difficult. And Pirate Nation posted like get your ROMs before this fucking goes into effect, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, bro. Most of these places are not gonna go anywhere. They're just gonna get renamed.
Yeah, or they're gonna make it like easier, like harder to download, but not impossible.
Yeah,
Look at Emu Paradise.
yeah, because they are technically within the legal thing. Because you really you can't get anything from the website unless you get out of your way to fucking make it work.
In that case, that's your problem. What you're doing.
At that point, you're at fault. Yeah.
Which is great because it's not like they're gonna go after individuals.
I mean, they sometimes do, but you have to be fucking
Sometimes.
stupid.
Yeah, but I mean, like, imagine you or I who are just trying to play a game, like, not even on stream. I mean, like, literally just trying to download a game to try out. They're not gonna come for us.
Yeah, because they don't know. But if we did it on stream and we fucking announced it, then it becomes slightly more dubious.
Well, that's more dubious, yes, but
Yeah, but that,
It's not that we're
but
gonna be doing
again,
it.
yeah, but then again, that is us doing stupid shit. Is what I mentioned already. Us, if we're being stupid, then it's on us.
exactly.
Good thing we never do that.
No.
Definitely, we never fucking do that. Act stupid and say
No.
shit we're not supposed to.
When have we ever done that?
Hold on, I need to restart the emulator.
Okay, technically you can run
Hold
an
on, my
emulator.
pirated Windows copy is fucking up again. I have to restart everything. Be right back.
But now that's really fucking stupid. Because if you remember that God Hand video of Seth, where he's like, well, you know that I'm running this copied game on my very real PS2 with the ISO from my God Hand game that I own.
Yeah,
It's like, legally you're allowed to run a game you own on an emulator,
yeah,
but you have to own it.
yeah.
That's
Thankfully,
what they're anal about.
thankfully I do. I'm just not
Exactly.
running my ISO copy. Because that's extra work.
Yeah.
But I do own a lot of games. Just that I don't have the ability to play them.
It's almost like they don't optimize these old games to be played anymore.
Well,
And they still keep shutting down people who are optimizing them because it's illegal and shit.
well, for example, like if I wanted to play Dreamcast games illegally, I do own a Dreamcast, it doesn't fucking work. And I do own Dreamcast games, and the only Dreamcast games that I would play are the ones I own.
The ones that you own.
So it's like, yeah, I am fully legally allowed, technically,
Within your rights. Yeah.
to play that shit.
So in your case, you can.
Yeah.
100%.
I used to collect games like an idiot.
Remember when you could buy physically games that would work at?
Yeah, like recently, I want to fucking. You know, you have this fucking inkling, like, oh man, I want to play this game. I have to sit down, download it for 6 or 8 hours, and then maybe when I start it, it'll fucking function. It's like, bro, I want to fucking. I want to
I
fucking
just want to put the disc and play.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Even for PC gaming, it was as easy as that. You just had
Yes.
to put the disc, install the thing, and then it would run forever.
That is a loud ass car.
On my side?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Very
it says like having an MP3 player with your CD stored in them. Exactly.
Yep.
You have the songs, you have the CD. Prini said, thanks for the help.
For what?
I don't know. He said it on stream chat.
Okay. What do you
He's
mean?
referencing one of the videos.
What do you mean, Brenny?
Prini!
Are you talking about the Nemesis system, Brenny? Don't make me get the flash grenade.
Grab the Pico flashbang.
You probably didn't mean that, yeah. If I had to guess.
Yep. He says, geez, can't the guy get back out to his desk in peace? No! Fuck you.
You didn't answer the question. You commented to complain.
Answer the fucking question.
Probably didn't hear it.
No.
How have you been enjoying Monster Hunter, Lucas?
Oh, it's great. I spend most of my time at work today being like, I could be home playing Monster Hunter.
In fact, Parsec died.
Look, I would have if it actually had a decent connection at that moment.
Greenie says, and it totally wasn't because I was sending a message on Discord and didn't have the right box selected. Let me type, damn it!
No.
Oh,
Fuck you. Get fucked.
So you might have delay, I guess.
Yep. He said never saw it. Doesn't exist. Oh, no, he said also what message in stream chat? Never saw it. Doesn't exist. No. I totally didn't just completely took a screenshot of that and put it in my blackmail folder.
Click.
I'm not Alec.
Click. Click. Okay, Lucas, I don't have a blackmail folder.
You do.
Ever since my lawyer told me I don't have one, I am legally supposed to say that I don't have one. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
I need the smoke bomb. Sound it.
Better watch Archer then.
It says, I'll be honest, Lucas. Me sending thanks for the help isn't the blackmail you think it is. No, it is if I can make it be what I want it to be.
Was that for the Monster Hunter one? Probably not.
No, you probably didn't click in the correct server, if I had to guess.
Yeah. I swear to fuck, if I post this picture in PPC and I get messages from the two fucking brainlets about those, I am deleting it from PPC immediately.
If I spit into the air and I know it will land on my face and it lands on my face, I will get mad, bro.
Swear to fuck, I am immediately deleting it.
You will get immediate messages about it.
Well,
like, do it. Let's start the counter.
what, do it? I need to finish it first.
No, I know, but I'll just keep it. I'll keep it ready for when you post it. It'll be funny.
Prini says Solik has way better blackmail of me, and I don't want to know anything about it.
He doesn't. Trust me.
I don't have any blackmail.
Legal team says he doesn't.
I don't have any blackmail. I don't even have a black female.
Really? Really?
What? I'm just expanding with the joke that I made before we started.
We're not bringing that joke back. How the fuck do you make me feel awful about your jokes? God damn it, man. Priya says he does trust me. He says, really?
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any. It's
That was your first
all
mistake.
gone with the wind.
That was your first mistake, trusting Priya.
Trust me, buddy. I don't have any. Not anymore. It's all gone. You don't have to worry at all. You can trust me. Wink. It's like the opposite of what the police tell you when they handcuff you.
Priya says, I never trusted you.
Everything you say or do
Will not be used.
shall not be used against you in the contempt of law. It's just gonna be held in contempt. Because I'm a petty person.
I never trusted you.
That's okay. That's people's usual thing. And then when you live up to your word and they're like, wow, I never trusted you and you still came through. And you're like, should have trusted me, bro. Wink. Don't you think I'm trustworthy? Do I really look like a bad guy? Come now.
You look like someone who would just take the chance to make fun out of me.
Do I really look like the guy that would lead you into an alley and stab you for organ money?
No,
Exactly.
you look like the kind of person who would lead me to an alleyway, trip me, and then start making fun of me.
Exactly. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just a bad person.
Wait, where's my other screen thing? Is it not showing? Here we are. Okay. It's almost like you know what you're doing.
Who, me?
What?
What? Really? And that's why I watch Pippa, because birds of a feather.
Meh.
that your microphone?
What?
There was some crunchy noise.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. It sounded like the type of sound you would get from like fiddling with the plug of the microphone.
Okay. No, if anything, like I'm too distracted crunching up my hand to have a proper hand position. What? I have to ask, where did your mind wander off to?
No, I just read something, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
It's, you remember Sleepy? One of Pippa's friends. She posted an image. I'll just send it to you, I guess.
Okay. Let me just check this. Yank. Gotta love that she says, my mom sent me this.
Yeah.
Ironically, that's the kind of thing my mom would send me.
I'd send it to my mom, but she doesn't speak English.
No?
She speaks it. She knows some English, but it's like very minimal. Just enough to be able to get around.
Oh, okay.
Like in the airport or something.
Right.
At this point, she knows French better than English because, well, she lives there. That makes sense.
She speaks the Prini language.
Yeah.
You.
Oh. She could have been a much better speaker at this point, but was really lazy.
Princess, you're just jealous. Trust me, Prini. No. 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 I can guarantee you 100% no. Not in the slightest.
You don't want to speak the language of love, Lucas?
No, it is like that meme that says Canada fucking sucks because half the country speaks French and the other half lets them.
Well, technically there's also the Native American dialects out there.
Do they even speak that in Canada?
Yeah, there's plenty of Native Americans in Canada. When if I'm not mistaken, when the whole settlements were happening, a lot of them like retreated northward.
Right.
As much as Canadians don't like hearing it, technically Canada is part of the USA. It's just separate. It is.
You hear that, Pretty?
It is what it is. You know it to be true.
He says you're mistaken on that one.
Which one? The part of the USA one or the Americans retreating upward? Or both, or you mean both. Okay, Prini says only Rocky's nation went north from the United States. Well, I'm technically not wrong.
It says the other ones are still more. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was an image.
The other ones are still more or less where they were. Yeah. Fair enough. My point was that I vaguely remembered that some tribes went up northward, but I guess some of them, a lot of them stayed.
Maybe I am the fool.
The thing about me and history has never changed. I like history. I just don't remember shit. Ever since school, like history has been my favorite subject, or one of my favorite subjects. But it was also the subject that was really close to failing.
No, okay.
Well, I liked hearing about history, but I could never remember shit. I remember one instance when my history teacher was like. He asked me which. I think we're talking about the basically the establishment of America at the time, and he asked me like which day was. He knew I wouldn't be able to get to tell him the date or the year of when the independence was. So he's like, can you tell me which day it was? I was like, is it 4th of July? And he was legitimately fucking surprised I knew that.
Okay.
And the only reason I knew was because it was because of what was that fucking cartoon called Time Squad or something from Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Time Squad.
Time Squad.
Let me check. Yeah. That was the only reason I knew, is because they covered a lot of like shit from history.
Man, that shit was great. I would say that a lot. Like, it is also one of the big pillars of my fucking sense of humor.
Yeah. But yeah, I think my teacher was like used to me just not paying attention and just doodling in class.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like history. Even if I don't remember a lot of shit.
Trini said there's the Innu and the Inui who live in the north. And Dorsha says, you know where to find it.
I think that's Ulnu.
Huh?
I think that's an L, not an E. Ulnu.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought he capitalized the I's.
Maybe it is. Let me check now. Inu? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was Innu and Inui. I guess? Question mark?
Probably. The only reason I thought it was Ulnu was because Vinland Saga has the Ulnu people.
Oh, okay. I think it's pronounced the way I said it, but I am not very fluent in Baguette.
But I might be wrong about that as well, so who the fuck cares at this point?
Who gives a shit?
Hey, Lucas, check out that. Check the chat. Check the chat.
Our chat?
Yes.
Which is what I was checking?
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot talk about this on stream.
Why is that, Lucas? It's just a chess meme.
You know exactly why. Bree says they're not French names, Lamau. That's what they call themselves. Okay. But I stand by what I said. I don't speak baguette too well. I know the pronunciations of things. Of some things.
Croissant.
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 Like, if you were to type French, I can probably pronounce it without butchering it too much.
Butchering?
Yeah.
Butchering, Lucas. Butchering, not butchering.
Yeah, see? You speak like 5% baguette by speaking Spanish. Exactly!
What will they do from us?
Everyone knows that from Dexter. Well, everyone from our generation.
Up to do. Fromage.
Okay, I'm gonna speak French for a sec. I just have to translate something real quick.
Is gonna get us banned?
I mean,
Go ahead. Then.
maybe?
Go ahead. Then.
Maybe? Question mark?
We're moving to kick everyone.
Well, we have said this a lot on stream, so you know.
Prinny's fingers on the report button. I'm proud of you, Prinny.
I literally typed "oh my" because I was typing "oh my god" and it immediately translated as "oh mon dieu." Because you said "oh mon dieu" and it reminded me, "oh mon dieu, je suis au milieu race, que je fais? I'm his top guy. What am I gonna do?" I literally said I'm his top guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not reportable, pretty.
It is, if he cringed. This is offensive to me. Your pronunciation was so offensive I reported your ass.
He says, "I have no earthly idea what you said, but I feel offended." Good.
Exactly, see?
Get fucked. Come on, Pretty. I thought you spoke French.
The correct response, Pretty, is I do speak French, not whatever the fuck that was.
Hey, which side are you on, you piece of shit?
It's like that joke I showed you. You're on the bad side or mine? Whose friends are you? The bears are mine. Remember?
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times. But also, fuck you. He stole your meme, Alec! He stole your meme!
Stole my meme. Don't you mean our meme, comrade?
Oi, comrade! We're butchering every single language today.
He says, I gotta find the French equivalent of gringo real quick. Isn't that British?
Wait, what do you mean the French equivalent of gringo? That would be a Frenchie. But that is insulting yourself.
No, I think he means to insult you.
Yeah, but then he would have to call me something from Argentina, not the French equivalent of gringo.
Something offensive and bannable. There's a very easy word you can call him.
Well, he's gonna get banned, not me. he just has to say it and I'll report him. He says, I like how you change accent after gringo. Pretty. How there? How do you say that in Spanish? Tell me. Tell chat.
Yeah.
Tell chat so we can know.
Add the word sand in front of it, it'll be funnier.
Go Pretty. We're all waiting. You just did. Come on. It's a quick Google Translate.
It's also a country in Africa. And the river.
The river.
Yeah.
History lesson. Well, geography lesson, I guess, in this case.
Yeah. That's the other fucking thing I almost failed.
I had a teacher who would always want to fail me because she was like, he's not paying attention in class. I had her 3 consecutive years, and the 3 consecutive years she would teach the same fucking thing.
That was my chemistry teacher. The thing is, like, chemistry is supposed to be fun, but if all you're doing is you're learning fucking theoretical reactions and theoretical shit, it's not fun.
It's not fun. Not at all.
And that's all we did.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
The image is too low resolution. Do you know what this is on the back? And on the front, because it also clips on the front. But I can't tell. Is that like a radio? On the right shoulder, which would be his left shoulder.
Oh. I think that's just a strap. It's because
on the back it looks
if you ever
hold a knife in place.
Not only that, but also you can put a weapon there. Basically, it's a shoulder strap. So the shoulder strap itself has more padding than the bottom part, so it doesn't hurt your shoulder. Because if you held one, the rifles are really fucking heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
But it doesn't have
just
to. It doesn't have to be just for the rifle. Yeah, it can be for the knife. It can be for other things as well. Not specifically. It would not be a radio mainly because how the fuck would you reach it, Lucas?
Yeah. Okay. That's why I was confused. It kind of looks like it. The image has too low resolution.
It does look like it, but I personally, it might be it. I don't think it is. Ben was hard shilling her coffee right now.
She's what?
Ben is hard shilling her coffee right now.
I guess someone had a chat with Sakana.
Emma, why aren't you streaming? I hurt my foot. Shill the coffee. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just to clarify, it's all in good fun, Pretty. It's all in good fun.
Until it's not. Is this image higher quality for you?
Let me check. Discord, please. There you go.
Or about the same?
No, this is much better
Okay.
quality. Yes, yeah. I can actually see the strap band on the top.
Okay.
It also gives me the image on the right, which the top one didn't have. Britney said, "I'm calling the French police. They'll get your ass."
They probably will. But then they'll give up searching.
I was gonna say they're gonna pull up the white flag. We surrender. You're not fighting anyone. We surrender.
You don't have to be offended, Brainy.
You're not even French.
What we say is true, though. Yeah, here's Thelma shilling the coffee. Just a gif of her drinking it.
Okay, let me check. Man, that fight with Sakura must have been intense.
Ba-ring ding ding, ba-ring ding 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 ding. Got a lot of motorcycles in your area, Lucas.
You can hear all that shit going outside?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
every now and then.
Well, I want you to keep you out of the loop of what's going on in the fucking neighborhood.
Got Mad Max in your area.
Eh. That gets annoying.
I sleep during the day at the moment, and I don't know whether it was somebody in the house or like somebody in a car. Somebody was blaring music, and it's, you know, that type where it's not particularly loud, but it's enough bass where it just
troubles.
where you can hear it even when it's not audible.
Yeah. but it's there.
Yeah.
It is
And
not
that's
audible.
and that's
it is
and
there.
that's the part that keeps you up.
Yeah. That must have sucked.
Yeah. I put headphones, not headphones, but earplugs in, and it kind of helped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fucking shaking is a little bit more physical than.
Well,
Just
again,
so much that-
again,
that
it
sucks.
wasn't as bad as when people are drilling, because that's when you can
Well,
feel the vibration.
Yeah.
This one was enough where I could cancel most of it out.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah. But if I'm forced to do that many nights in a row, it fucking your fucking ears start hurting.
Well, yeah.
So I'm hoping today will be a little bit easier on my ears. It's easy, bro. Just don't sleep during the day.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, yeah. I could stay up and readjust my sleeping hours again. But then they'll screw up eventually anyway.
Hashtag eventually.
What happens when you don't have a day job? Simple, bro. Just get a job. Just don't be a worthless sack of shit for society. You want to contribute to society, right?
No.
Mister, I'm not a big fan of the government.
Pretty and
No.
fairly.
That fucking image. Be call without stopping. No one's stopping you.
Let me speak. I have to speak the truth.
Pretty says, I'm contributing to society and I'm still a sack of shit. That makes the two of us pretty. I don't even make enough to rent a place.
I really like this country that I live in, but it hates me.
So you have to hate it back.
I do. I hate the government and its people. I'm not a big fan of them.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
Bernie and Ferdy. Yeah. No, I like a lot of people's solution. If you don't like it, move out. Where? It's just as bad everywhere. If not worse, like fucking Germany is removing its fucking freedom of speech laws. Just like Britain.
Have you seen the state of the world, bro?
It's just like, I think Zafran told me like at some point, why don't you move to Germany? I just started laughing like, bro, you guys are not gonna have free speech soon. And then eventually that shit's gonna seep into my country, where anything I can say will land me in jail, and it fucking will eventually. I told my grandma yesterday, like, just watch in a couple of years, you're gonna see me in jail because I told some fucker what I really feel about him.
Oh no. You should move here. The worst you'll get is it's a beating. Like if someone were to go to the cops being like he told me to go fuck myself, they would literally immediately start laughing.
Yeah.
Prini says, I'm considering shoveling dirt into the ocean and making a new island. Well, better start now, Prini. Can I be president when you do?
You gotta admire some people just leaving society and going to live in the woods.
Yeah.
And actually being able to do it.
Actually being like
being able to like fucking survive on fucking personal livestock and stuff.
Yeah.
And they find it a lot more fulfilling.
Well, our ancestors were able to do it.
Well, I watch or used to watch this guy called Mental Outlaw, and I think he's a programmer by trade.
Mm-hmm.
And he did like a lot of tech videos, and he still does. But he basically lives off the grid. He has his own chickens, and he's made like videos of how he like does a lot of his shit.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah.
Prini says you can be court jester. No, thank you. Get fucked.
I'll be court jester. I'm a court jester already. Prince says that wasn't a proposal.
Don't care.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, bot.
Bye bye.
Also pretty no. Fuck off. Kindly go fuck yourself. Yada.
I got some stupid short, one of those generic AI voiced Minecraft jumping, that kind of fucking video come up.
In
the shorts.
Where they just talk.
Yeah, and he was talking about some fucking jester. Where the guy avoided his fucking execution multiple times, but he actually insulted his fucking king. And at some point he was set to be executed, and then the king was kind enough to let the guy choose the way he would die, and the guy said, "Well, Your Majesty, I would prefer to die of old age." Yeah. And then there was a time where the jester fucking smacked the king on the fucking ass. The king was obviously fucking outraged, demanded a fucking explanation, and the jester was like, "My apologies, Your Majesty, I mistook you for the queen."
Oh no! Rip.
Brinu said I can be the coconut master.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Here they are assembled in a row.
Did you see the story about the dog who... Apparently it's a real story. Again, I can't know the veracity of this, but I've seen it plenty enough, and they have a statue. But apparently at some point, one of the king's knights got killed by someone. And the knight's dog witnessed this. So of course, he took it personal and would chase this guy everywhere and attacking him every chance he could. So the king apparently found it really fucking funny and was like, that is a declaration of duel. And they put the dog and the guy to duel. They gave him a lance. But the dog fucking pinned the guy down and was like grabbing onto his neck. And the guy was like, take this fucking dog off me and I'll confess. And then they executed him.
Well, that just like that, the dog lost his purpose in life.
And they made a statue out of it. Let's see if I can find the name. Oh, Pipa, what is that title?
Spying on foreigners to steal their secrets. Super chat reading.
Montargis? Montargis? Dog of Montargis.
That's not a real name.
Dog of Montargis. Montargis. Based on the tale of Robert McIver and his trial by combat with a dog. Let's see, here's the legend. It says, a French courtier of King Charles V, Henri de Montdidier, was murdered in 1371 in the forest of Bondy, north of Paris. The only witness to the Montdidier's murder was his dog, which pursued the perpetrator until he was captured. The murderer was Robert McIver. The king ordered that McIver, armed with a stick, and the dog should fight a duel, which took place on the Isle de Notre Dame. The dog won, McIver confessed, and he was hanged.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. You kill Master? Well, you see what happens, bitch. So what's gonna be your first act as a coconut master, Alec?
Act? I have to act?
Apparently.
What do you mean?
You have to do something at least.
Do I?
You're the coconut master.
Yeah? That doesn't mean I have to do stuff. I can just
Yeah, you do.
align them in a row.
That's doing something.
Yeah, and that's it.
Well,
They can be lovely by themselves. I don't have to do anything.
that kinda sucks.
They can be a lovely bunch without my intervention.
Then why are you the coconut master?
Well, Lucas, once you do something enough and master it, there's very little you need to do.
Unless you're 3D modeling, in which case you have a lot to do.
Well, no, technically, if you master all the techniques, you can skip out on a lot of work. My knowledge is just really, really outdated. if you know what you're doing, you can really, really minimize the amount of work you do.
I need to learn Blender.
I mean, you don't have to. That's the thing. Like,
I want to learn Blender.
Well, here's the thing. You can use any software. It doesn't have to be specifically Blender. All of it does pretty much the exact same shit. The thing with Blender is that it's a jack of all trades. You can video edit in it, you can draw in it. It does a lot of shit.
But master of none.
Just there's a lot of other software that does stuff that Blender does better. Sometimes comparatively, sometimes marginally. But the thing with Blender is that it's open source.
Yeah.
That's its biggest appeal. It's kind of like arguing for Linux. It's the same kind of thing.
So it's the Linux of
3D software.
3D modeling.
Yeah. Just a lot less technical, I suppose. My biggest hurdle when I was learning Blender, and this has changed since, but my biggest hurdle was the fucking interface and some of the shortcuts. It's just generally how things worked. But you can change that now. Don't have to use their internal settings. You can basically choose 3ds Max mode, or you can choose Maya mode or something else.
Okay.
It's very
malleable.
It's very adjustable now. Use it as needed. You can do a lot of work with
Blender.
Just Blender, or you can go and try other stuff like Surface Painter and
I want to learn specifically Blender because, well, it's the more common one, so there's a lot of tutorials for it, like a lot.
But again, there's some of its stuff is also outdated now. So if you want to do something quickly, there's a specific software you can use to do a specific thing, and then you can re-import the thing back into Blender, and then you will keep working. Like, for example, I would not do UV unwrapping in 3ds Max. Like, it might have changed and improved since then, but it fucking sucks dick and balls in comparison to some of the other solutions out there.
That bad? How can you fuck up UV unwrapping?
It's not that you fuck it up, it's just outdated as fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, how does it fuck over your modeling?
It's not that it fucks over your modeling, Lucas. It's just slow, the methods you would use in 3ds Max.
Don't tell me you have to go to Photoshop, do the thing, go to 3ds Max, import it, try it out if it looks, go back to Photoshop.
No, you're thinking of texture painting. I'm talking about UV unwrapping, the process before you paint textures and stuff. When you finish modeling, you first need to unravel the 3D model onto a 2D plane before you can start painting it.
Okay.
You have to do that first. To illustrate, if you look at my screen.
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
So
Also, that was really fucking cute.
Let's say we have model like this.
Do a box.
It's not gonna be a box specifically, but it's gonna be a rounded box. So in 3ds Max you can make these circles out of boxes. It's a modifier thing. So
Yeah, we used it for the phase 1 with the 3D modeling.
yeah. So let's say we have something like this. So now you have to take this and put it onto a 2D plane, which means you have to get it like, let's say these are the faces for this thing.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure it's placed out. But since it's bending, this is probably gonna go into 6. So gonna bend into that. Now we've got this one, which is misshapen, and it's probably gonna be like that. We got the 5. Then we got the 4, which is gonna be like that. So you have to place them out. Then you got the... Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Right button wrong. So you got the 7, which is probably gonna be squished that way. You got the... So now we got the 8, which is combined with both this one and this one, so we have to adjust it. So you see how it already deforms?
Yeah, I don't see how people manage to get this right and then paint over it.
Well, this is the problem. You have to get them as close as possible because you're always going to get deformations. Or you can split it. You can split it here. But then you have this gap. So
Which will be present when you have it in the 3D space.
Well, here's the thing again, Lucas. You can have this gap and then adjust all the other spaces to have them more what you want them to look like. So like this. So the problem here is if you're using a legacy software, like let's say you're doing all this stuff in Photoshop, yeah, you have to mind this as you're painting. But if you're using something like Substance Painter, you're painting within the 3D model. So you're painting over here instead of here. And it's translating all this missing space for you, making it smooth. The biggest problem from these is if you have a much more difficult shape, let's say there's an ear over here, that means you have to structure out the model to have the ear somehow. Or you can completely cut out the ear and have it separate. So in a software which covers this, it will automatically handle the seam over here because you're painting. Yeah, you're painting within the 3D model.
Okay.
So it's stuff like that. So you would want to use better software like this instead of going into the old method. Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
It is what it is. Well, again, you say it sucks, but Blender does have like an inbuilt painter where you can paint over the 3D model.
Well, that's better.
Yeah, but you still have to do the unwrapping. You still have to do it. I personally do not enjoy it.
Yeah, from what you tell me, I will hate every single fucking second of it.
Well, again, it's what I tell you. I am biased, so I can only relay my own fucking biases. Whereas this, I personally do not like it. Some people really, really fucking do like it.
Really?
Yeah, some people I don't like rigging, but some people really like rigging. So it depends on the person, Lucas.
I particularly enjoy the modeling part where we're like using the polygons and extending.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. Like I like modeling. Like in the case of the procedures now, for example, one of the better ways to go for things is to low poly model the shape that you need. So let's say you have a character. You low poly model that character.
Yeah.
And then you get it into something like ZBrush or some other sculpting software or Surface Painter or whatever.
Right.
And then you multiply those polygons within that software. And that's when you start applying the
texture.
No, the texture, the sculpting specifically. You start sculpting on top of this, and you start adding more and more detail. Then you can take that, export it back into the software, and then you can model it again on top of the sculpt. You can either do it that way, or you can. It's basically retopologizing. The way you've made the thing is called topology. Like, for example, if you're making like in the eye section, like let's say you've got the eye over here, but building around it, you would want like the eyebrow polygons going something like this.
Yeah.
Then you have it going into, let's say, the nose, where it just kind of like translate.
Starts going inwards.
Yeah, going inwards there. Like, I'm not doing it too well right now, but basically you want topology built around the eye, something like this.
Yeah.
So the thing is, if you've sculpted the thing, you will have to go back in and retopologize, making it work better as a low poly model. If you want to rig it afterwards, it'll make each vertex, when you're rigging, if you remember, needs to be configured towards the bones of the skeleton. So you have, let's say, the head over here, and you have the neck. So in this case, a lot of these ones will be, if you don't have any facial controls, they will be just stuck to the head.
Yeah.
But if you have, for example, eyebrow controls, so you have an eyebrow controller here, an eyebrow controller here, for example, and here, you need to specify how much these vertices will go in percentages towards the head and towards the controller. How much does it move? How much
they can modify the alter the shape itself.
Yeah, and you need to do this for every single vertex. Now, how would you prefer to do it? Would you prefer to do it by hand for each and every single fucking vertex, and you write in the number and test it out? Or would you rather use your tablet and paint the fucking weights?
The first option sounds really, really, really fucking fun. So I would definitely prefer to waste like tens of hours of my day just doing that.
That's how I used to do it. I would do every single fucking thing by hand, typing in all those fucking numbers. It is not fun.
No fucking wonder you're depressed. I would have microwaved myself already.
Well, again, I couldn't, at the time when I was learning this shit, I couldn't afford a tablet, and I had to do it by hand. It's just the way I learned it.
Yeah.
But obviously there's much better ways to do it now.
Obviously.
And that's the way people should be doing it.
Well, I think I'm finished here for the moment, at least. Don't think I'll be adding the rest of the body anytime soon.
But Lucas, you have to finish it.
Well, I am quite happy with how it came out.
Would you like some suggestions?
Sure, always.
Okay. You need to expand the chest area more, because right now it looks like you're...
It's going inwards,
Yeah, so basically in your case...
like around here.
No, like when you're doing a really baggy coat, you need to not only think how the arm's gonna fold here, because if you're folding that way, you have to think that it's inversing the jacket that way. But since your chest is doing this, it means that this will be evened out to this extent. If that makes sense. Like in your case, like if I open your stream right now and just do a screen grab. So
Yank.
in the case of this, everything's fine for the most part, but I would, instead of this, I would have it more like this. And
Right.
Same here. You need to extend it. Give more volume to the chest.
Okay, fair enough.
And you have to make sure the distance between them is the same between the center point. And you will have to change it based on that.
Right. Fair enough.
Also keep in mind the width of the character. So this hand would probably not be here, it would probably be around here.
Okay.
You have to give your character a little bit more,
Mass.
yeah, a little bit more width. Especially if you're doing the baggy coat, it expands you even more than normal.
I'm still stuck in my this guy anatomy, I guess.
Yeah.
Really fucking small limbs and body shapes, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Can you link me that, please? Always a step ahead. Thank you. But yeah, I personally think I finished for today.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Again, that is really nice.
Thank you. Hopefully it's not gonna get us banned.
Don't
will-
think so.
I was not joking about that.
Well, I say I don't think so, but we are technically quote-unquote B-tours, so we do get stricter rules for no discernible reason.
Yeah. Well, Lucas. Lucas. That's the idea, we're not women.
Eh.
Then again, yeah. Which has been really handling their VTubers strangely, to say the least.
Yeah, I feel like they have a very specific set of people working on these bans that they're issuing every now and then.
Yeah,
And someone especially dedicated for Shonda,
yeah.
because fuck Shonda apparently.
I mean, she is pushing a lot of the content specifically because she's Shonda. But
Yeah, but
it's
I
not.
mean-
It's really not hurting anyone. It's not like fucking Hassan Abi going off and saying you should kill a fucking senator. Unironically.
I mean, fucking. Think about the big band that issued like a lot of this controversy, like that brought it to light. She was drinking and started crying and saying that she was really happy to have chat, and people like listening to her rant about things and playing games because it makes her happy in her not so good life.
Yeah.
Immediately gets 3 months ban because they were concerned about her health, mental health, and they just fucking completely removed her only source of income.
Yeah. Because that's what you do for people when you're concerned about them. You get rid of their fucking source of income.
Exactly. Especially for Shonda, who barely she has said before that she has a specific manager from Twitch.
Hey, Lucas.
That manages her. Yeah.
Hey, Lucas. Hey, since we're on the topic, I've got a hot take. I think attempting suicide should be like a thing punishable by law. Yeah, you should get a death sentence.
How dare you take someone's life, even if it's your own?
Well, technically, I kind of low-key agree with the statement of having it punishable by law, not obviously, but by death sentence. But I do think it's an attempt at life. So I think
it is against your own, but
I think that should be punished somehow instead of just having you locked away in a medical facility, which may or may not help. Because again, like in Shando's case, like her mom is constantly attempting suicide, and that is literally driving everyone in the family fucking insane.
Yeah. And they want her to be there to get some help, and they're like, no, she should be home. Bro, like, everyone in the family is like, please keep her, she needs the help, keep her there.
Yeah. Because like in cases like that, like you are a danger at that point. Like there's no telling. Like
what you might do.
Yeah, you are attempting something at your life. Well, what if you attempted? It could extend to somebody else as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a reason. There's a reason why they say that there's nothing more dangerous than a man without anything to lose.
Yeah.
Like someone who has hit rock bottom can attempt anything. They don't care about the consequences. They have already decided that it is probably the last thing they'll do.
Yeah.
So they say like, oh well, she might be at home. She might attempt again by maybe setting the house on fire and fuck everyone.
Yeah.
Like it's like listen to the person that lives with the one with the mental issues, mental health issues. Like they know what they're saying. They need to be there for a reason.
Yep.
They need help. Help. Yeah, personally, better results than I expected from this.
Good.
Even if I have to make some adjustments, it's fine for the most part.
Good. I think I'm rediscovering how to draw hair again.
Nice.
And the idea is to draw parts, and then delete parts, then draw parts again, then delete parts.
Yeah. Ironically, I still remember when I one of the the first years I joined your server and we were talking about art with like Marco and everyone else, and I remember saying like I will cry the day I know how to draw hair, and now drawing hair is my favorite part of drawing.
Yeah.
Because like there's nothing more that I love than doing like very fluid hair, like just strands and going wild, like basically what you're doing. That's why I also love drawing my Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair is really fucking crazy. Just like her.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to get to the point of a middle life crisis.
Really?
Yeah. Where the idea of my age is starting to get to me.
You're getting worried about it?
Yeah.
I would say
Because
not to worry.
I am, well, you say not to worry. I am getting
No.
close to my 40s. And once you start thinking about it, it's like, that's at best half of my lifetime.
Right. Well, pondering too much about it is definitely not gonna help.
No.
That's what I mean. It's like my mom always saying that like that even when she's like struggling with stuff, I bring it up to her as well. She has always told me my entire life like, do not occupy yourself. She has literally told me like many times like the only thing you can solve is death. Like if you have issues about something, start working on how you can solve those issues. You can worry, but it will not do you any good if you just worry and do nothing.
I don't know, it just leads to a lot of self-reflection up to this point.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's not good.
All self-reflection at ungodly hours is never good, I would say.
Yeah, ungodly
should know.
hours. You say ungodly hours, that's like every hour of the day for me.
Every hour is ungodly.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, too much ruminating and self-reflection will not do any good. In the long run, I mean. At least that's what I think. It's just my humble opinion.
Ring, ring, ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I also heard your phone going off.
Yep. Better check that real quick.
Maybe it's your friend telling they're making fun of all the cars passing.
No, I did get messages earlier about Fortnite, but they're still there. But I think they're playing Overwatch now.
Which they... You want to switch to that?
Fortnite build.
Yeah.
Well, I did say that I would join if I finished and they were there. They were still there. So any better now? This is the proper rotation. This is the opposite, by the way.
Check where the seams are for both of the bottom arms. So, again, in the case of this, let me just copy this over.
Yoink.
In the case of this, make note of places like this.
Let me just...
Yeah, make note of places like this.
Mm-hmm.
They are not in the same spot.
Okay.
So, since this one I would agree with, this one needs to be just in the same-ish spot.
Okay.
Think of these, like, whenever you're drawing them, think of how wide that seam is. Whenever you're designing a jacket, think of
Right.
how it would look when you remove it across that seam. The hole's usually rather large.
Okay.
You could literally just have it like that, going in, and you can excuse it with an extra seam going like this instead of this one.
Huh, okay.
Same thing here, you can just kind of do this, because this is not where the seam would be.
Mm-hmm.
It could be, like you can just
Although
going
that's-
like
that-
this.
It's more like a fold in that
Yeah.
in those upper parts.
Whenever you're doing these, imagine them as like fully like going in.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're doing them, just imagine where the fucking folds would be.
Right.
One exercise I would recommend is to go like crazy with these and understand how these type of shirts were like clothes would like bunch up on itself.
Mhm.
What kind of seam structures you would get, what kind of folds.
Right. I do have some better work. Ironically, I have some very old, better works on shirts, on jackets like that.
Yeah.
But
generally, it's
very old.
You can do like stuff like this to understand how it would fold up.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of shapes you will get because you're doing
Right.
this. And again, like once you do this enough, you're not gonna be drawing these. Your brain's just gonna understand how it will fold.
Mm-hmm. Like this is a different position, but generally I feel like there's so much better job on the jackets and folds and shit like that.
Yeah, but yeah, again, like even on that one, you can improve it in terms of like. Let me just copy this over. For example, on this side here, like if you went and basically extended it to here, it looks even baggier.
Right.
Like you don't need this line here. You could have just literally just extended it to over here.
Okay.
Another thing you could have for this, since you've got this fold here, you could have done this, or even like something like this. There's always like improvements you can do. Like it depends how you want the folds to fall, like shit like this.
Right.
And again, you can experiment with old ones, just kind of like trying to see how
What works and what not.
yeah, how it would fold up without making it too much. And again, look at actual jackets and see how it just like does this. Because it's basically doing that snake thing. Kind of like, you know, that. But yeah,
Okay.
things you can do.
Things I have to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save this.
And again, it's not to knock any progress you made. It's just you can
No,
always you can. My point is that you can find ways to make it look better by applying some other logic to it.
Everything can always be improved.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Again, man, I really appreciate this. It's like, oh, I don't mean to knock off progress. If I can improve it, I would rather put in more progress, more effort. You know, my like reshape, remove, reattach, redo. If it's gonna look better, because at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want to draw things that look appealing.
What? You want to have your things look nice? Where are you, fucking some kind of artist or something?
If I do say so myself. I wish I qualify as one now at this point.
Well, Lucas, I don't know how to tell you, but if you draw, you qualify. If you play an instrument, you fucking qualify. Even if you do it badly, you technically qualify.
Nee. My self-confidence has a lot to say about that.
Yeah. It's like that Willem Dafoe thing. I'm a bit of a something myself. And just show them the worst thing you've ever drawn.
Yeah. Nitro's going apparently. Rip.
Nitro?
Yeah, free Nitro, the wick.
Oh, okay. Feel like it just started. Whatever. Unless mine came in late. Well, mine's still going.
Maybe.
Yeah, trial.
Okay,
activated.
neat. But yeah, I'm particularly done for today.
Fair enough. We'll end it here, I guess.
Okay.
Well, thank you everybody for watching if you're still here. Especially you, Prini. I've got a little gift to send you later. In the mail. Hey,
The
Prini.
legal team here, the legal team here clarifies that it's not a pipe bomb.
It is not a pipe bomb and it's not ear-splittingly loud or anything like that. Trust me, bro.
Exactly.
Trust me, I'm the color of the thing you will be seeing once you unwrap the pipe bomb. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.